Hello student, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Today in this video we discuss about some practical problems and we also learn how to prepare the profit and loss account. Okay, in my previous video there was some the formats and the questions as well. I hope you practice that questions also. Okay, so today you have the solution of those practical questions which I have already given you in my previous video. So let's start today's video. So here are the solution of some of the practical problems which I have given you in my previous video. Okay, so let's prepare the profit and loss account from these questions. Okay, so this is the first question from the following particulars. Prepare profit and loss account of ABC company. This is the name of the company for the fiscal year 2075-76. Okay, now the name of the company and the date is written in the heading of the company, of the profit and loss account, and here are some items and the amount as well. Okay, some of the items are written in debit side and some of the items are recorded in credit side. Okay, and the amount is written in amount column in the prospective accounts. So we should write the first profit and loss account of dated, that means ABC company, because there is the name of the company. Okay, ABC company, so we should write ABC company, and for the year ended 31st Ashar 2075, because fiscal year is ended in 31st Ashar. That's why we written here. There are two sides, debit side and credit side. Okay, and this is the format: particulars, amount, all together 4 columns. Okay, while writing the different items in debit and credit side, you should write gross profit or gross loss at first. Okay, gross profit or gross loss. In here there is a gross profit, there is no gross loss, so profit is written in credit side. That's why we record in credit side by gross profit 2,80,000. Okay, so if there is gross loss, then we should write here in debit side to gross loss. Okay, but here is profit, so we write gross profit 2,80,000. This is done. Now second, discount receipt. Okay, receipt, all the receipts are recorded in credit side for profit and loss account. Credit side should be recorded all the receipt, so discount receipt is also recorded here by discount receipt 3,000. Okay, similarly this is also done. Next we have bad debt. It's a loss for the organization, so it is written in the debit side because expenses and losses are recorded in debit side. So bad debt, to bad debt 1,700, it is written in debit side. Similarly advertisement, it is also expenses, so it is also recorded in debit side. To advertisement account 16,000. Next we have repair expenses. It is expenses, so it's very easy, right, in debit side. Okay, here repair expenses 14,500. Similarly legal charges means also expenses, so it is also written in the debit side. Okay, legal charges here, legal charges 2,500. Similarly depreciation, it is a loss for the organization. It is the deducted amount from the value of assets after using the some time. Okay, it is written in debit side here, so we write depreciation 16,200. So last, nevertheless, we have bad debt recovered. Recovered means we received the sum of the amount from bad debt. Okay, which was written off all year. Okay, but now the certain part of bad debt is recovered or received, then it is written in the credit side of profit and loss account. Okay, here the bad debt recovered 700. So we write all the items here in debit and credit item. We separate these items as debit item and credit item. In credit item we have the net gross profit and the received and recovered. So all the received, recovered, or profit, these items are recorded in credit side. Similarly, in debit side, there are different expenses and losses we write. So all the expenses and losses are recorded in debit side of profit and loss account. Okay, this is the rule of the account. So now, after writing all these items, we have to compare the debit total with credit total. Okay, so here is the note. It can be written. It will be very easy for calculation. So we have credit total 2,83,700 and we have debit total 50,900. Okay, so this is the income, credit total, this is the expenses. Okay, income is higher than expense, so there will be the net profit. Okay, that means that amount is the balancing figure. Okay, to make the equal, the debit equals to credit. So whatever amount is needed to balance the two sides, that will call the net profit in debit side or net loss in credit side. Okay, here the amount insufficient in debit side, so we write that amount 2,32,800 in debit side, and it is called the net profit. Okay, if debit total is higher than credit total, then we should balance the credit side by writing the net loss. Okay, so and we should write both the side, total of both the side, 2,83,700, 2,83,700. Okay, so this is the format and the solution of this question. Okay, it's very easy, and in SE examination it will come into your examination for 5 marks. Okay, so it's very important as well. So this note helps you to find out the net profit or net loss. It's not necessary, but it can be written. Okay, which help you. So let's move to another question and the solution. Okay, here is the illustration number 2, or question number 2. Okay, prepare profit and loss account from the following transactions. Here are these different transactions. We have the different transaction and the amount as well. So it is written in the different side, that is debit and credit side of profit and loss account. Okay, so where should we write? So let's prepare the profit and loss account. Okay, before preparing the table of profit and loss account, we should write the heading at first. Okay, heading is like profit and loss account of company. Here is okay, there is no name of the company, so we write ... blank, so you can get blank. For the year ended, blank. Okay, there is no date as well. So there is two sides, debit side and credit side here. Okay, and the table is like that: particulars, amount, particulars, amount. Okay, I already told you first we have to write gross profit or gross loss before writing other information or transaction. So let's find out whether there is gross profit or gross loss in the questions. Okay, so let's find out. Okay, here is gross profit, so it is written in the credit side of profit and loss account. Okay, so by gross profit 19,800, it should be written at first, and then can write from the beginning. This is done, gross profit. Now let's start from this beginning. Okay, office expenses. Expenses is also debit side. Yes, we should write here. Carries on sales. Okay, it is the expenses which are incurred while selling the goods. So it is also recorded in debit side. Carries on sales is expense. 1500. Gross profit is already done. Insurance is also expenses. You should pay the insurance premium. That's why it is expense. So 900 is written in debit side. Okay. Commission earned. We should remember. Earned means it's an income, receipt. Okay. So income is recorded in credit side. That's why it is written in credit side. It's a receipt amount. Okay. So we write here 800 commission receipt or commission earned. Similarly, bad debt, it's a loss. Expense and losses are debit. So 400 is written here. To bad debt 400. Okay. Discount earned. Discount earned means discount receipt. Okay. Receipt means we should write in the credit side. So discount receipt is right here 500. Discount earned. Okay. If there is discount allowed, then we write here in debit side, but there is discount earned, so we write here. Next we have salaries and wages. Okay, salaries and wages, it's also expenses, indirect expense. Okay, salary for the office staff. So we should write in the debit side here to salaries and wages 12,000. Okay, and next we have discount allowed. Discount allowed means given. If discount given, then it is written in the debit side. Okay, so here we have the discount allowed. If discount received, then it is written in credit side. Okay, but it's here is allowed, then it is written in the debit side of profit and loss account 700. Okay, so now let's compare both the amount. Okay. Here's the credit total 21,000. Okay, debit total 17,100. So whichever is higher, then we should total it first. We have credit side is more than debit side, so it's a total the credit side first 21,100, and debit side should be the same. So you should write the same amount here in debit side as well. Okay, 21,100. But in debit side we have only 17,100. Okay, we should make it equal, so that whatever amount is needed to make it equal, we should write here, because here is the less amount. Okay, so this side, debit side, is less by 4,000 because we deduct the credit total, highest total from highest total and to a lower total, that is 17,100. The difference between these two total is the 4,000. Okay, so credit total is higher by 4,000, so we write 4,000 in debit side. Now let's total it. It's 21,100. So it's debit equals to credit. Okay, so this is the solution of second question. Now we have some exercise, and this exercise is for you. Okay, so I hope you all the students you prepare profit and loss account, okay, from the exercise. Thank you.